Ilia Topuria's loss to Justin Gaethje wasn't just another defeat. It completely changed the conversation around one of the UFC's biggest stars. Before the fight, many people believed Topuria was on his way to building a dominant championship reign. He had defeated elite opponents, showcased world-class boxing and grappling, and carried himself with the confidence of someone who truly believed nobody could stop him. Then he ran into Justin Gaethje, and suddenly the aura of invincibility disappeared. Now the biggest question is simple. Can Ilia Topuria come back and become champion again? History tells us that one loss doesn't define a fighter. In fact, some of the greatest champions in MMA have suffered devastating defeats before returning even stronger. Losing forces fighters to evolve. It exposes weaknesses that winning often hides. A champion who never gets tested doesn't always improve, but a champion who experiences adversity has two choices: either rebuild and come back stronger, or slowly fade away. Topuria still has many advantages working in his favor. First of all, he's still relatively young, compared to many champions. That means he has plenty of time to improve every aspect of his game. His boxing remains among the sharpest in the UFC. His grappling is elite, and his overall fight IQ already proven to be championship level. One bad night doesn't erase years of outstanding performances. However, the Justin Gaethje fight may have revealed areas where Topuria needs to make adjustments. Gaethje's relentless pressure, heavy leg kicks, and constant forward movement made it difficult for Topuria to establish his rhythm against the very best fighter in the world. Even small tactical mistakes can completely change the outcome of a fight. The good news is that these are problems that can be often fixed. Better defensive movement, smarter distance management, and more patience during exchanges could make Topuria an even more dangerous fighter than he was before. Many elite champions became more complete only after experiencing their first major setback. The mental side of the sport may be even more important than the physical side. Every fighter believes they are unbeatable, until someone proves otherwise. First loss after reaching the top can either destroy confidence or strengthen it. Some fighters become hesitant after losing. Others return with an entire new level of focus and determination. Which version of Topuria we'll see remains one of the biggest questions in the UFC today. Of course, winning the title again won't be easy. The UFC is filled with dangerous contenders, and every fight presents a different challenge. There are explosive knockout artists, elite wrestlers, technical strikers, and elite fighters with incredible cardio. To earn another title shot, Topuria will likely have to defeat multiple top-ranked opponents. There are no shortcuts back to the championship. What makes Topuria so dangerous is that he has already shown the ability to adapt throughout his career. Every time people question whether he belongs among the elites. That's one of the qualities that separates great fighters from average ones. They continue learning even after becoming champions. MMA history is full of comeback stories. Some of the greatest names in the sports have lost championships, rebuilt themselves, and eventually reclaimed the belt. Those fighters weren't remembered because they never lost. They were remembered because they refused to let defeat define them. Topuria now faces the biggest challenge of his professional career. Winning fights while everything is going your way is one thing. Fighting your way back after a heartbreaking loss is something completely different. That's where true champions are made. If he learns from the Gaethje fight, improves the areas that were exposed, and return with the same confidence that made him champion in the first place, there's every reason to believe he can fight for the belt again. The road will be difficult, but difficult roads often create legendary careers. Right now, nobody knows exactly how Tupuria's story will end. Maybe the loss to Justin Gaethje will be remembered as the moment his champion's reign ended. Or maybe, years from now, fans will look back at this defeat as the turning point that pushed him into becoming an even greater fighter than he was before. Only one thing is certain. The next chapter of Ilia Tupuria's career could be the most important one yet.